Hey everybody, I am back and I hope you're doing well. Today I want to talk about a very important topic when it comes to mental health, namely the narratives that you carry in your head. The narrative about how your life is going right now, how you are compared to other people. Are you better than them? Are you worse than the majority of them? All these kinds of things that your mind puts on top of reality, right? So there is reality itself. When you look around, when you go about your day, when you meet people, there is reality itself. But there's also like a veil in front of reality, all of your mental constructs, labeling, judging, the whole narrative that goes on in your head. And if you investigate really closely this phenomenon, when you really look closely, you will notice that this kind of narrating your own life and telling yourself stuff about your life, about what you perceive, is causing the biggest amount of suffering. In the majority of cases, it's not the reality itself that causes the suffering, but it is what you are telling yourself about a situation, what is really causing you pain in the end. And in spirituality, so to say, there is a term that often comes up, and this term is called awakening. I have had my awakening yesterday. It sounds really profound. When you hear this word, you think about somebody who is like filled with light and goes through something horrendous, something like really out of the ordinary, right? And actually, what it means to have this awakening is just that you wake up from this identification with your mental narrative. That you start to see, oh, this is just something I keep telling myself. It's not reality. It is not reality. Oh, that's just some train of thought that I had. Oh, that's just something that always comes up in my head. And you think to yourself, oh, that's interesting that the same thought always occurs, and I always get so identified with this thought. So at this point, when you're able to recognize it, when it comes up, and when you're able to even smile about it, maybe, you're even able to smile and see, that's actually insane. That's actually insane what I keep telling myself about my life situation. It has nothing to do with a direct perception of reality. It's just totally insane. So when you recognize this, you may be even able to smile about the doings and the workings of your own agitated mind. Okay? And right now, I want to invite you to try out a very short exercise right now. And be completely open to the possibility that you could experience such an awakening yourself. Be completely open to the possibility that during these, let's say, 2 or 3 minutes that we're going to do this exercise, that you could be able to see your thoughts for the first time. To actually notice them, to actually notice, oh, there is a space between me as the one who observes these thoughts and the thoughts themselves. There is a space, there is a gap, actually. You are not your mental narrative, okay? All right, so let's start. I will set a timer here for, let's say, approximately 2 or 3 minutes, okay? I will keep track of this timer. You don't have to worry about it, okay? So, and all you do is actually you sit upright, but in a relaxed position. It's very important that you feel relaxed, you feel at ease. And you can maybe close your eyes if it helps you to relax, if it helps you to not be distracted by your surroundings, whatever you like. You can even keep your eyes open if you like that, if you prefer this. Okay? And let's start by just shifting our focus, shifting our attention into the feeling of our body. So what can we sense in our body? Huh? We can sense the breath. And let's take the breath as an anchor for this exercise. Okay. Observe how your breath flows. Okay. So just stay with the sensations of your breath, however it may be at this moment. If it's fast, okay, so be it. If it's a slower breath, perfect, okay. Let it flow as it is at this moment. And now, there is a strong possibility that your mind is doing something. It's not just my voice and silence. No, inside yourself, inside your head, your mind is commenting. Maybe, oh, this is boring. I wonder, he said it's only going to be 2 or 3 minutes. It's already longer than that. I hope this ends soon. Huh? This could be a narrative, for example. Okay. Or maybe another narrative could be, this is a waste of time. During this time, I could watch something on Netflix. I could do something more interesting. Okay. And this is not you, okay? These kind of comments, they appear in your mind. It's your mind being agitated with the situation. It's your mind it's not used to this kind of silence, to this kind of non-doing. Just let it be. We let go of the timer. It doesn't matter if it's 2 minutes longer or 3 or 5 minutes longer. We take this time for ourselves, okay? Maybe be open to the possibility that you can catch your thought, that you can see it when it arises. Be open to the possibility. Now for the last minute, let's totally relax our breath. Let it flow as slowly as it wants. Your body, the intelligence in your body is perfectly capable of regulating the breath by itself. It doesn't need your control. Let go of control. And let the breath flow freely. Okay, so I'm going to open my eyes. I see my surroundings again. Okay, so this was kind of a special exercise because we're not used to this. We are used to distractions. We are used to watching Netflix, watching YouTube, which you're doing right now. But most of the time we're watching something just to distract us, to not be with ourselves, to not be with the stillness. Even when you go shopping, there always needs to be some music playing in the background, even then, right? So when do we ever get to just be and not do anything and let our minds calm down? Because as long as your mind stays agitated and fully distracted and jumping from one thing to another, it's no surprise that the narratives, the thoughts that come up in your head appear like a horror movie. They also appear very agitating. Okay. So I hope that this was of help to you. During the upcoming weeks, I plan to do many more videos. This time I'm back and I will stay. It was kind of a long break. Okay, so I hope this helped you. I hope you're doing fine and I wish you all the best.